TGIF. And a look now at Atlanta's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then Sunday, they kick off a road trip at Oklahoma City, where they'll take on the Thunder.
And looking at the Wizards matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovic and Hunter. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. And it's Young in at the 1. And for San Antonio, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Paul in at the point. Pass to Wembanyama. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Okongwu. And here is Young. Now here's Johnson. Clock at 6. There's the screen by Johnson. And there's the lob. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, Young is so good in that pick and roll. He knows what the defense is going to do and then just sets up his teammate.
Now here's Paul. The 3 is up. On target from range. Paul's got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. It's his first trip to the line. Stan, it feels like the hardest part of team building is getting a superstar. The Spurs have one.
Well, they sure do, B.A. San Antonio was retooling for a few years, and then they won that 2023 lottery and draft Victor Wembanyama, a superstar, and now it's about surrounding him with the right guys.
Now here's Bogdanovic. In his last outing, 8 points for him. There's Young with the 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Devin Vassell. Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the night right here. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Ball drives in. No good with a layup. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Johnson. Oh, sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Nice. Johnson's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out. Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Outside Johnson. Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Okongwu. It's stolen by Johnson. Back come the Spurs in transition.
He's got buddies. Sohan, a high flyer.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Johnson a screen on Paul. Young looking around. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Out of bounds, it'll be Spurs ball.
Spurs ball.
And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. The fourth spot held by the Hawks.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. On the wing, Vassell, defended by Bogdanovic. Vassell can't get it to go.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Paul's got 12 points in the game. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
They lost both games to this team last year. Don't know if anyone noticed, but both clubs were just so bad. They felt embarrassed.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Yet to see a basket. The kick to Hunter. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Young with it. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc, and then some. 15 points in the game. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. An insane quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Yeah, and despite his size, Young is never intimidated taking it off the dribble.
Inside, Wembanyama. The rebound by Atlanta. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Wembanyama against Young. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Johnson a screen on Vassell. Bogdanovic finds Hunter. Second chance shot. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Spurs trail by 5. Outside Johnson. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Johnson. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Young against Paul. Right side Johnson. Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovic. Shoots over Vassell. Bogdanovic, no good. On offense, here is San Antonio. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Young against Paul. Fires for 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. Stand 2 of the greatest words in all of sports. Opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated. Everybody's optimistic. And everybody is eager to get going. Whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
Here's Bogdanovic. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And what a tough finish. When Bogdanovic scores through contact, it really helps with his confidence.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. One of the more consistent players in the league, Stan, Bogdanovic.
Yeah, Brian, averages in double figures every year, shoots it well from deep, a very underrated ball handler and playmaker. You love having guys like Bogdanovic that you can rely on every night.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. This one for three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's the sell. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Paul with a steal. Now Young with a steal. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Hunter. And he drives in. And finished off by Hunter.
From right in close, DeAndre Hunter.
Paul against Young. Oh, going up top. It's Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
The sell against Bogdanovic. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Young against Paul. Young on the drive. Pass to Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Paul. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far.
Yeah, when he's inside, Paul is so good at finding those little creases.
Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Hunter. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Okongwu. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Young against Paul. The 3 from Wembanyama. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Hunter. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And he recovers it. Young from long range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Hawks ahead. They lead by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight. Chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their...
And looking ahead tonight. And that's a wrap on halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, we've got Dyson Daniels. He's out there with Ricochet, and it's Capella in at the center position.
When he gets the ball inside, Branham knows not to waste a good scoring opportunity.
And Capella gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And over the last 4 seasons, Stan, the Hawks have hovered around 500.
Yeah, but trending downward year over year. Without control of their first-round picks for the next 3 seasons from the DeJounte Murray trade, Brian, they've got no choice but to make it work.
Stolen by Collins. About a minute played here in the second half. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
They set the pick. Pass to Matthews. The 3 ball. Rejected by Barnes. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Jones. Uses the glass on the layup.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Rizachet, and he jams it home with authority.
Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you gotta be excited about Rizachet's future in this league.
And the basket by Branham.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Pass to Matthews. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, an action Capella knows well. Using his body to disrupt the defense and carve out some space to score.
Outside Jones. Into the lane. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
An emphatic block by Capella. Using his size and strength to shut the offense down.
Barnes, it's good.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Here's Daniels, defended by Jones. Here's Capella. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Capella's got 6.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Jones feels it out. To the middle. Here's Collins. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
After undergoing 3 ankle surgeries in 10 months in 2020 and 2021, Coach Zach Collins has bounced back amazingly.
He really has, Brian. And the injuries have really been the only problem for Zach Collins. He's got size, skill, and toughness. This guy is a very effective player when he's healthy.
His story is inspirational.
It is indeed.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Gay. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third quarter here. Stolen by Collins. Back come the Spurs in transition. Hey, rejected by Capella.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
Here's Mamukelashvili. No made baskets yet. Capella with a rebound. It's Daniels with a drive, and he converts the layup. And the Hawks lead by 7.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Branham. No good on the triple. The Hawks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Daniels passes to Capella. And there's a 3-second violation. A line change here for San Antonio.
Substitution on the court.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Wembanyama, screen on Young. Here's a 3 from Paul. The rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. That'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting locked. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 of the 3. And it's Paul in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Bogdanovich up top. He's guarded by Vassell. 6 to shoot. Here's Young. Launches it. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here we go, all alone. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, and you got to go back to the defensive anticipation of Trae Young. He got that break started.
Here's Vassell. Rebound Atlanta. Outside Young. Okongwu, high post. No one near him. Sohan with a rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Vassell with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Wembanyama, pass to Paul. He drops it from range. Paul's got 20.
And Paul is very selective with his shot attempts, especially from deep. So you know he liked that look.
Pass to Hunter. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Wembanyama, screen on Young. Cole with the bucket. 22 points for him.
Yeah, everything is running through CP3 tonight. The team goes the way he goes.
Young against Paul. 3-pointer. Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. Young against Paul. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, well, sometimes Trae Young can seem a little temperamental, but that really just speaks to his passion, and you can't teach that.
And both free throws good for Young.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Young against Paul.
Well, he's been playing this game a few years now, so CP3 knows how to draw contact and get to the line.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Outside Young. Johnson a screen on Paul. Young the pass to Johnson. Hunter on the wing. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Spurs trail by 6. Down low. Back to Sohan. There's the screen by Johnson. And it's Sohan off the drive. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Okongwu.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
Pass to Okongwu. Young against Paul.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Fearless from Young inside.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. There's Young with the 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Vassell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, they needed a bucket right there, and it's Vassell who answers the call.
Johnson a screen on Paul. The kick out to Johnson. Hunter against Johnson. Hunter in the post. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They trail by 3. With the drive. Good D by Okongwu.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Young finds Okongwu. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Knocked away. And And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovic. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the game. Left side Paul. He takes it in. Atlanta with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Young. Yes!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
San Antonio again can't hit. Outside Johnson. Hauled in by Paul. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're losing by 5. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
So it's Atlanta picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road. Allie, thank you as always.
Thank you for your
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Stan